So you ready?
Yep. Are you ready?
Yep, let's do this.
Yay! Hey, friends! Welcome back to Dubster Dive. I'm Elvis X, and I'm joined by someone today.
I hate you.
Why? We're here with everyone's favorite! Cautious Hero. The hero is overpowered but overly. Why is this title so damn long?
Because it's a light novel. Get it?
Why? Screw light novels and their titles. Oh, Cautious Hero is a light novel started in February 2017 by... Oh god, do I really have to pronounce this?
Yes. Yes, you do.
By Tachichi? I don't even know how to pronounce that.
No, it's light.
Light? Like Light Yagami?
Yes.
And illustrated by Saori? As I say. Anyway, got an anime adaptation October 2019 by White Fox. The same people that brought us ReZero. So how bad could this be, Dai? ReZero, Steins Gate? Gonna be great, right? Right?
Yeah, as great as the CG and something else they did.
That show will have its day and time. In time.
Yeah. You could almost say it's the world's strongest CG.
I see what you did there! Yeah, Sakashi's Hero. Basically, in this world, it follows the world of goddesses, and their job is to save other worlds from being destroyed by a demon world. By a demon king. Yeah, I screwed that up. See, right out of the gate. Yeah.
Alright, it's good. It's gonna be destroyed by a demon world. Got you. So it's like Disgaea.
Yeah, it kind of works, I guess. And start off with our protagonist, Restarte, or Rista. She's pig celebrated for saving a world. She gets promoted to have to save an S-class world. Which is when she's like, oh shit, I gotta find a really OP protag to help me, a really OP hero. So she stumbles across Seiya. She's like, oh, his stats are really good, so I'm gonna bring him along. Unknowns to her, he's kind of a prick, and as the title suggests, he's cautious to the point where he'll use a level 50 spell on a level 1 slime.
5 times in a row.
Yeah, we're not gonna lie, the first half of this anime is obviously hilarious. Probably would be nominee of one of the best isekais we've gotten recently, but again, we'll get to where it falls apart later. So, how did you think it was hilarious at the beginning?
Yeah, because it stuck to its premise and didn't lie about its name. We'll get to that later. Oh, we will.
Yeah, and again, Seiya's an asshole, but it's hilarious watching his antics and him treat everyone around him like a dick. He's not a nice person. He's the type of person you love watching on screen, but if you knew him in real life, you'd probably want to punch him.
Yes, he's not a nice person. Yeah. Alright, we'll get to that.
Well, I guess next up is animation! Hit it, Dai. How bad or good was the animation?
I mean, it's a Delm, so it wasn't surprising no CG abominations, from what I recall. Cause that CG was so bad in World's Strongest, you don't know!
Hey, we gotta wait for Season 2, Dai. Gotta wait till it's more relevant. Sorry, then you can cry about the CG. Yeah, from what I remember, the OST wasn't bad either. It was just there, nothing standout-ish.
Well, because it wasn't trying to be a battle anime, so it works.
Yeah, I like the opening though. It's even done by the same artist that does all the isekai openings and endings.
Yeah. It is.
Well, I guess it's that time. Everyone's favorite. Let's talk about the English dub put out by Funimation. So first, we have Seiya, everyone's resident crit, voiced by, insert meme here, Anthony Baldwin. I had to.
God. Oh, well then again, the Twitter handle speaks for itself. Bowling for a day. Or whatever it is this week.
And that's actually hilarious. I can't wait till he has it bowling for soup, like the Knights of the Zodiac opening. Something Goku would love, I'm sure. Either way, he's honestly the best one in this dub, hands down. You can tell he was born to play this role. This is probably going to be one of his favorite roles going forward, I imagine.
I mean, yeah, kinda like how you played the Ultimate Otaku teacher.
That was a really obscure anime that everyone forgot about.
Yeah, like most animes, people were hyped about it, then forgot about it.
Either way, though, he did a great job sounding like a complete dick. So, I guess if you ever meet him, just say, dude, you were an awesome dick and cautious hero.
I mean, what do you expect?
I am so tempted to tweet that at him out later, actually. We also have, we'll save the best one for last. We also have Mash, who's a dragon dude, voiced by Chris Thurman. I have never heard of this dude before now.
He has done an absurd amount of ad voices. He was also in a show we don't want to talk about. Maybe in Hello King's Game.
Dude, last time I referenced Sky Wizards, now you're making us reference King's Game?
Yeah.
Either way, I hope he's a VA that gets used more, though I don't know.
With that many ad voices, he could be an engineer or something.
That's true.
They don't have their own Wikipedia pages yet.
Well, one day, when the Nazis take over... Wait a minute.
No, this isn't about Nazis. Yet.
Sorry, I was keeping up a running joke on our channel before anyone says anything. No, but either way, I think he did a good job as his character. And he was also another person treated like crap by Seiya, and it's hilarious.
He was the bag boy.
We then have Alulu, the token dragon loli, voiced by Sarah Wiedenheft. Zeno from Dragon Ball Super, or Tail Blue from Gonna Be the Twin Tail. I don't have much to say here because she's giving the same performance she always does. You either like it or you don't, is basically it. Not
really
bad,
referencing Gonna Be the Twin Tail? What's wrong with you?
Well, I had to do something to wash down Zeno.
Zeno is the epitome of one of the many reasons Dragon Ball Super is...
We're not talking about Super, though. We're talking about your favorite dragon loli, who Seiya also treats like crap.
It is also a baggage handler.
Yeah. Rounding out the rest of the cast, you have Alexis Tipton, Chris Regor, and other typical regulars that you'd see here or there.
Or don't. Who knows?
Alright, I've put it off long enough. It's time to talk about the elephant in the room here. Alright, Jeff, you say this name. Come here. Okay, Jamie Markey, thank you. Or we're going to call her Mark from now on.
Yes.
Okay, so Mark is Rista. And this is where the dub kinda has a problem. I have never been a fan of her acting. Personal biases aside, again, when an actor does a good job, I will praise it. I mean, I did that last time with Monica being the main, or one of the mains in Campione. But I can't praise this here in Cautious Hero because she's literally playing the same character again.
Come on, surely you... Yes.
See, even you know. Gasai. I had to. But, yeah, it's typical performance she's given for the past 10 plus years. You heard her in Shimonetta? Well, congrats. You heard her here. You heard her in, say, Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt? Well, congrats. You heard her here. No difference. So, I don't really have much to say here.
It's like night and day. If they're exactly the same.
I mean, you could easily list off a bunch of VAs that probably would have fit better, but sadly we didn't get that.
Okay, hold on, I got some notes on that. Okay, literally anyone else? Huh, that's a weird note.
Really?
I wonder why I found it.
Well, yeah, so... This is kind of the problem, too. There are several scenes, I don't know if you would have noticed this, where she tries crying at certain dramatic moments, and it just sounds really off.
Just like the dramatic moments. But we'll get to that.
Well, I guess that's mainly it for the dub. Before we get to spoilers, and we're getting to them, because they're the things that drag this show down, that's why I give it a D+. Yeah, the spoilers are that bad.
Yeah, the other thing that drags this show down is it does have Jake in it.
We'll cover Kimono Michi later, Die. Okay, but spoiler time! So if you don't want to hear spoilers, then I guess GTFO. Oh, God, where do we begin?
Okay, so we already said the title of the show, everyone. So how do you fuck up a show? By betraying the very name of it.
Once it hits around past episode 9, the show has what is known as final act syndrome, where it desperately has to drop all comedy, be super serious and edgy, for literally no reason. And it does nothing but hurt the show itself.
Also, you remember how we said he was so cautious, he nuked a slime like 5 times? That was level 1. Or so.
Yeah, and once you hit episode 10, he just charges headlong into danger without a second thought.
Hey, do you notice how the title also said he's overpowered? That's another lie!
Again, when you hit episode 10, yeah. Not saying he has to one-shot everything, but it becomes a problem when the title doesn't even know what the hell it's doing. You could probably see inklings of this, because around episode 6, when they went to the Dragon Village or whatever it was, the series clearly started struggling on whether it wanted to be a comedy or a battle shonen. But at least then it still had elements of him being cautious and OP, so it at least fit the show, kind of. Oh, and Die, what about your favorite bullshit part, the ass pull?
Which one?
The fact that he was already isekai'd before, which is why he's overly cautious.
But because that time he wasn't cautious, and everyone he loved died.
Yeah, including his pregnant girlfriend. They were killed and devoured by Demon King. What is this show trying to be? Oh my god, that ending is so bad.
Yeah. Or how about the other ass, Paul? Hey, you died and you died this way. Wanna be a goddess now?
Oh, you mean that? Yeah. So yeah, you find out his girlfriend that died was reincarnated as Rista. It is the dumbest shit. Also,
it's like, huh? We have had no inklings that goddesses were made that way, and that specifically. Okay, show.
Dude, we got robbed. His girlfriend was voiced by Tia Ballard. We should have had that to be consistent as Rista instead.
Well, that's what happens when it happens. That's the problem when it happens 9 episodes in, or 10
Actually,
episodes.
that was 11 episodes. I was up 11 when that shit happened. Oh my god. Yeah, and then the show just ends in the most contrived way possible. Seiya sacrifices himself to take down the Demon King, and they claim, oh, if you die to the Demon King, you die for real.
Using an ability he learned from one of the other goddesses, blah blah blah.
Apparently him using that ability that killed the Demon King and himself broke that rule, so he was able to be isekai'd again. Rista was punished for trying to use her goddess powers to interfere and revive him by taking on a double S-class world. But she was able to bring Seiya with her because he was revived again.
Yeah. Because...
Now, here's the thing. The whole point of this, though, this was my question. Weren't they trying to get promoted to take on more difficult worlds? Isn't that the whole point?
Yeah. Also, the other thing we didn't mention from that first isekai is one of the other goddesses was in their party too. That's a recurring character throughout the series.
Oh my god, dude, it's just a mess.
You gave no inklings of recognizing Seiya in the slightest.
I actually completely forgot about that. I really did. Not only that, but if she was reincarnated, you know, Rista, wouldn't they have at least had something like, huh, you know, something seems familiar about him? There's none of that. I mean, you could say, oh, well, she was always fangirling out over him,
also
but...
also it's also explained with that ability, the goddess he learned it from could do it because they're a goddess and they can't die.
This show's so...
The show's trying to do so much.
Regardless, the show ends with Rista and Seiya going into a double S-class world, and Rista crying that she has to save the world again, even though once I tried pointing this out, man, I thought the point was to be promoted to take on more difficult worlds. So,
yes.
She's being punished by technically being promoted. Sure, the world is more dangerous, but why would it matter to her in the first place? She's a goddess. Can they even die?
Well, they could be killed by that magic MacGuffin weapon from episode 9.
Yeah, but did they even say if that was in the double S-class world?
Well, it was in the S-class world, man. Come on. Also, the other thing with that is, if it killed Seiya, it killed him for real.
Yeah. Because whenever a hero dies, supposedly you're reincarnated back to the world you were originally on. But with that MacGuffin, you die for real. Which is why we were explaining earlier that Seiya somehow broke it by using his own ability and technically killing himself. But here's the problem also we were bringing up with Seiya's character. He went off to fight the Demon King on his own because he's in love with Rista and genuinely cares about his party.
Now, I don't know if you heard what we were saying before this, but he definitely cares about his party.
What the fuck asshole was that? Like, no! You can't make him go from being the biggest dick in the room to just being a fucking bleeding heart in less than a second.
But he was so tsundere.
Oh my god, there's a difference between doing the dick with the heart of gold and whatever the hell they did with Seiya. Honestly, I'd say it's borderline worse than Dante from DMC Squared.
Fuck you.
That's what I feel like saying to this show after that. They tease you and make you think you're getting something good for the first 9 or 10 episodes, and then they hit you with that. Again, all comedy dropped for some melodrama bullshit that comes out of nowhere.
It's a minute we went to that in episode 10 or 11, I was like, what? Are we even watching the same show anymore? I mean, what part about this screams, the hero is overly powered but overly cautious?
I don't know.
I don't know, should I say trademark too, because that's how the world goes too?
Yeah, and then say DualShock version high definition. But this show also had a myriad of production issues. Several episodes were delayed over in Japan. They had to do a recap episode because of crap behind the scenes.
Yeah. Yep.
It was a mess over there, too.
Yeah, they had to delay the 3rd episode in Japan and re-air episode 2.
Which caused Funny to delay this show more so than any other anime during their holiday break.
Yep.
It was delayed by an entire month.
The recap episode was issued due to episode 10 being delayed in Japan, with a recap episode taking its place.
Can we agree recap episodes need to piss off already? This show probably could have handled itself better if it had 13 episodes instead of 12.
Okay, and here's the other thing. Does this show need a recap episode when it was allegedly a fucking comedy?
With a plot that was very easy to follow. A guy, as a dick, is trying to defeat a demon king in the most cautious and convoluted way possible, and is a prick to his party. That's it. It's not that complicated. I saw conflicting things that this ending was filler. Some said it's not, others said it is. I hope it is, because if the light novels really turned into this like that out of nowhere...
I mean, they are, as of December 10, 7 volumes long.
I don't know, man. Will this show get a season 2? Probably. It did immensely well worldwide. Though a lot of people were like-minded with us, shitting all over the ending and the show's confusing tone of wanting to be either a comedy or battle shonen and not being able to decide. Final verdict, you could do better. There's way better isekais out there.
Watch Kimono instead.
Watch Kimono Michi or Konosuba if you've somehow not seen that yet. Where is season 2 of that dub anyways?
Ask Crunchyroll.
But from the confusing ending, the awkward pacing at the end of them trying to cram everything in 2 episodes... And I'm
or if you're that curious about it, drop it after episode 9.
Yeah.
Or 8.
And gotta be honest, other than Bowen himself, this dub isn't the best I've seen either. A lot of these Vuz have been in much better roles, so... Except for Chris Thurman, I have no idea who the hell that is. It's kind of the odd one out. He was in
King's Game, so this is an upgrade for him.
I guess that's true. And look, Mark can't carry the show, guys. She just can't. And she's arguably the protagonist. Everything is from her point of view. So I don't see the point
They
watching
could have
this.
been slightly saved if there was a point of view from the other recurring goddess instead. Right?
Community, they're chiming in too, agreeing, apparently. But I turned you off. But,
Why we
regardless...
haven't been referring to the other goddesses because and gods and whatever because we'd be here all night.
Yeah, and again, we just wanted to cover the main points. The other goddesses are fine for what they are, and honestly way more interesting than Rista, in my opinion. And I'm not just saying that because of the Va, I'm saying that because Rista is probably the most boring goddess out of all of them.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've ranted on this show enough. Again, I'm sticking with what I said, D+. Way better isekais out there. There's way worse isekais too, but...
Yeah. And this isekai also doesn't have Jake in it, so 0 out of 10. I mean... Wait.
Yeah. I'm sick of reviewing crappy shows, or shows that are just average. I swear, next time I'm reviewing something that's good. We're gonna cover something good on this channel. I don't know what yet, it'll be something.
He forced me to watch Cautious Hero at gunpoint. People, send help.
I did not gunk you in Minecraft. What is wrong with you?
Wyatt?
Exactly. But alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. Tell us what you thought of Cautious Hero. Maybe you enjoyed it more than we did. Maybe you hated it more than we did. Who knows?
Well, if you enjoyed it, you obviously dropped it after episode 8 or 9.
Or you finished it and were just as confused as we were. Who knows? Either way, this was Cautious Hero. Hero is overpowered but overly screw this title. How was Elvis Sax?
How was Tyax?
Don't worry, buddy. We get to do worse shows at some other point. You know we will, too.
No. Never again.
Well, till next time, guys. Thanks again for watching.